Hey everyone, welcome to 2 Minutes Tuesday with Bala. This week we are going to look into Azure App Services scalability. Let's get started. So, what is scalability in app services? Basically, whenever there is a user need, then you can scale the application vertically or horizontally. Automatically scale when the user demand is increased or whenever your application is spiked with a steady traffic growth. Let's take a deep dive into it. For example, consider an e-commerce application. When there is a flash sale or something like a Black Friday happens, then suddenly you have a surge of traffic, tens and thousands, then eventually you're like spiking up to 100,000 or so in those cases, you would like it to be scaled. The second option is like when there is a spike usage due to a commercial. For example, your company is putting a commercial ad. At that point of time, people will start browsing the website. Then you have a spike, and once the ad is done, then you don't see the spike and you go back to your regular traffic. And then SaaS application, when you are building an application which is SaaS, and then you're selling it for your customers, and then suddenly you see a growth in your application, and then you want to scale that application. Ticketing platform, that's a good example. So if you're having a concert or a game that you're trying to sell the tickets, as soon as it opens up, then the traffic spike is way too high. The last one is like an IoT application. Whenever there is an application that sensors are sending a lot of data, and then when the data is being pushed to the application, then there is a spike. Once the data is pushed, then you don't see the spike, it goes down. So how can we handle these situations? So when you're considering scalability, there are two ways you can handle it. One is like manual scalability and then automatic. Manual is nothing but whenever you know there is going to be a spike at that point of time, you're going and manually saying like, I want this application to be running in 10 instances. When the spike is done, after Black Friday sale, for example, then you would reduce it down to 0 or 1 so that you're saving cost. When you do automatic scaling, it's more like you're not really looking in monitoring the application, more like an unknown thing, like suddenly there is a usage surge or something middle of the night, and then you're really not sitting and monitoring those applications. So in those cases, it will be more monitoring towards your CPU usage or the number of user traffic. You can set certain parameters and automatically scale. And then you can also scale to a particular limit so it doesn't stack up your Azure cost when in the usage. These are the two ways you can handle it. That's the best part if you're having it in on-prem. Then if there is any surge or any spike, then you cannot just buy new servers and scale it up. And then once you're done, you cannot send the servers back. So that's the best part of using Azure App Services. So when there is a need, you can scale it and then just pay for what you use. And then you can go back to your regular usage. So that's all for this week. I'll see you again next week with another topic. Thanks again for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks again.